Hi everyone, so today I want to show you a nice look to wear for autumn, which has obviously just arrived. So everything outside is changing, the colours are changing, everything looks a little bit more goldeny and brown. So I thought I'm going to go for this look, which I've created with my Sleek palette in the colour Storm, and it's just got a very nice range of all these gorgeous autumn colours. Don't know if you can actually see this very well in this light. Actually, not really. So mainly the colours that I'm going to be using. Let me just change the camera around a little bit. I don't know if you can see it better. Yeah, you can actually see it a little bit better. So the colours I'm going to be using is this golden colour here, the champagne colour right next to it, and the matte brown that you can actually see here. So with these three colours I'm going to create this look, which is, I think, a very nice and natural look for this season. So if you want to know how to do this look, just keep on watching.
Okay, so first of all, I had to actually film this video in two parts because after filming the tutorial the last time, I actually noticed that my camera, which I usually don't use, but on that I had to for some reason, actually recorded everything like out of focus, so I have to do this actual part again, so the background's going to be different and probably the lighting is different. So I apologize for that, but I hope you still enjoy it. So let's get started. First of all, I want to fill in my brow just with really light feathery strokes, not too heavy. I don't want to have it too extreme or anything. For that I'm going to be using my Vivo eye pencil in like a light... Oh no, it's not going to focus. Okay, just in a really light brownish colour, so really close to my actual hair colour. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to be looking in my mirror here because I haven't got a big mirror in front of me, and I just hope the camera is not going to go out of focus for too much. So I'm just going to fill in my brow, just with very light strokes. I'm actually having a TV in front of me because otherwise I'm filming this with normal photo camera, otherwise I haven't got any screen in front of me. So if I'm be looking in that towards that side, that's because I'm checking that I'm still actually in the picture. So apologies for that. Okay, so and then what I want to do, I just want to give it a really light brush through just to kind of keep them in place. Okay. So once that's done, I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyelid primer. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that. We really just need a really small amount for that. Okay, so just take your finger and just blend it all over the lid, and you can actually bring that up all the way underneath your brow. Okay, once that's done, I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and for this tutorial I'm using my Sleek palette, and that's the Storm palette, and I'm going to be using the golden colour here, the champagne colour right next to it, and this dark brown matte colour, just to give you a head up. Okay, so I'm going to go into my golden colour, just tap off the excess, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid, and I'm just going to stop right in the crease. And this colour is relatively sheer, so just keep going back into the colour to just build it up on the actual lid. I think I went in about 3 times to get more product, just to get a really nice golden colour all over the lid. And just make sure you really get it all the way to the lash line. Okay. It's a nice golden colour all over. Then I'm going to take another flat eyeshadow brush, which is a little bit more, a bit smaller, a bit more pointed. And then I'm going to go into the champagne colour. Let's take a little bit of that. Tap off the excess. I'm just going to bring it all the way underneath my brow bone. On my brow bone. And just sweep it on there. So that's a little bit of a highlight. And this is going to give it a really nice, oh sorry if the camera is out of focus. And that's just going to give it a really nice shimmer. And just take a little bit more of that and just bring it into your inner corner. And just blend it up just a little bit, and just also a little bit underneath. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. crease brush and I'm gonna go into the dark brown matte colour. Just take a bit of that, tap off the excess, and then you just carefully want to place it into your crease, and just be aware of where you place the brush first is actually where you're going to get the most product. So place it kind of further to the back of the eyelid than rather to the middle or even to the front. So just be aware of that and just place it, pull up your eye. What I usually do is I pull up my eyebrows a little bit to bring up my crease a little bit more. So just do that and just place it really lightly towards the back and into your crease, and just bring it into the crease by sweeping it back and forth. And you're going to get a nice line of product. Just take some more if you need, and you can just build it up as much as you want to. As I say, you don't need to wear it exactly the same way as I do. If you want it more dramatic, just use more of the brown colour, or if you want it lighter, just use a little bit. Just go back in, and then also bring it down on the lash line and just create a little bit of an outer V. It doesn't need to be perfect at all because you're still going to blend it. I'm just going to take a little bit more of the brown and just keep bringing it, just sweeping it like windscreen wipers just into your crease. And I would say about 3/4 of the way, not all the way in where we've put the champagne colour, so you're still going to be able to see that afterwards. Okay, so after you've put that in the crease, just take blending brush. I'm going to take my e.l.f. blending brush, and then you just basically just blend it out, just swipe back and forth. And every makeup look you do is going to look its best when it's really properly blended. So just keep blending it, and also on the lash line. Just keep blending and blending. Also make sure you don't bring it too far underneath your eye, so you don't want to end up here with lots of shadow. Just kind of keep a line from here towards the end of your eyebrow, like this. And just make sure you don't get too much shadow underneath this line here. So that's just going to drag your eye down. Just keep blending. And just make sure if it's kind of even. Yeah, okay. What I do then is I take my crease brush again, dip it just a tiny little bit in the brown colour, and I'm going to bring a bit of it underneath my lower lash line. Oops, sorry. Just about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Revlon eyeliner pencil in black, and I'm just going to line my waterline. a bit difficult without a proper mirror. And I'm not going to bring it all the way into the tear duct, just almost. I don't want to hide all the white or champagne that we put in there. And I'm just going to smudge it a little. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take like a really small fluffier brush. Focus. Anyways, okay, I'm going to take a small fluffier brush and I'm going to go back into the champagne colour, and I'm just going to get rid of any harsh lines on the makeup, because that is really the last thing you want. And I'm just going to bring this all the way on top of it. And then I'm just going to go back in with my blending brush. I'm just going to get rid of really any harsh lines which I might have left. Okay, so we've done that now. I'm just going to take my Maybelline Liner Express Liquid Eyeliner in black, and I hope I'm not going to screw this up. With the last video I absolutely did, because my eyeliner just looked so horribly messy afterwards. So I hope I'm not going to do that now, so bear with me. So I'm just going to line my upper lash line, and just with a very light hand I'm just going to wing it out. Just a little bit. It's not so easy to this one hand that's sitting in front of a TV holding a hand mirror. Okay, that's not too bad. Just bring this one up a little bit more. Okay, so as we've done that, I'm just going to take my L'Oreal 4D Architect Lash Effect Mascara in black, and I'm just going to apply this. And I want to apply this to the upper and also to the lower lash line, just to get a bit more of an effect. Just bring it right to the root. And of course I've done this now, so I'm going to need to get rid of that. It's like as if this video is seriously cursed, because I've been trying to do this for days now, and every time I do it, something happens. I can't believe it. Okay. I'm just going to try to get rid of this. Let's rub it off a bit. Okay, once I finish filming this bit, I'm just going to go over with a little bit concealer, and then that's it. So I'm just going to clean that up, and if you want to see how I did the rest of the face, just bear with me.
So for the rest of the face, what I'm going to use is my Rival de Luxe Terra Powder in Natural Sun. It's a really nice bronzer which does not have any shimmer to it, and it's very suitable for people which have lighter skin like me. So I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's just a really nice like terracotta-ish colour. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to apply this underneath my cheekbones just to contour a tiny little bit. So I'm just going to pull that in, and where you get the actual hollow, this is where you want to apply your contouring colour. That might look stupid, it makes me look like a fish. Okay, so just apply a little bit of that. I tell you, I do the weirdest motions when I do my makeup in the mornings. Okay, just apply a little dab of that one, and what I'm going to do is, because we've got warm colours on the eye, I'm going to use a slightly cooler shade for the cheeks, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. Natural Radiance blusher in the colour Innocence. It's a very nice, really light pinkish colour, really pale pinkish, and it does not really have too much shimmer in it. If you go in the bright sunshine, then it does give off a little bit of shimmer, but not much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swirl my e.l.f. blush brush in there for a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to apply this. Smile a little, and then just apply a little bit of this to your cheekbones and just bring it up in like a diagonal. You don't want to have it like this. Make sure it goes up a little bit because it just gives your face this nice glow. And if you do want to blend it out a little bit more, just take a bigger brush and just go over all of this and just blend it out nicely. I'm going to do exactly the same thing for the other side, so I'm just going to swirl this in there, tap off the excess, smile, bring it onto the apples, and then bring it up. And then just take your other big brush and just swirl over it just to blend it nicely, because with these looks you just don't want to have any harsh lines whatsoever on your face. For the lips, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Studio Line matte lip color, and the color is Natural, so it's like a jumbo pencil but for the lips, and this is just a really nice natural, like rosy color. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips. Let's grab my mirror. I'm going to apply a little bit of this. All over my lips. And then because this is a matte color and I tend to get really dry lips, you can wear this color just without a lip gloss to top it up, because you already have shimmer on the eyes. You can of course wear this as a matte color, which I think looks gorgeous as well, especially for autumn time. However, because I do tend to get really dry lips and then it just looks chapped, and so a matte lip color doesn't really look that good on me, I'm just going to top it off with a very neutral, like beigey lip gloss, and this one is in number 20 from a brand called Rival de Loup, and it's from the Shine and Care lip gloss range, and it does make your lips feel really moist. It feels like a balm on your lips, and it gives off like just a nice sheen of color, and it does have a little bit of like a goldish pinkish shimmer in it, so it will go very nicely with the lip color I've just applied. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this on top. Not too much, just to give it a nice little bit of sheen to it. And that's the finished look. So I hope you like it. My first autumn tutorial. I think this look is very wearable for every day, and I'm absolutely loving it. I think this is going to be one of my favorite looks to wear this season. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye bye.